paper, scissors.
Nigel, what will the submarine cable business look like in 5 years' time? 30 seconds.
Much the same, I think, but with more specialization.
Gil?
I agree. It's going to be lonely in the subsea. It's going to be specialist only.
What will the data center business look like in 5 years' time?
No idea, not my business.
I think there'll be boutiques, specialties. You've got to be good at what you do. It can't be generic. It's got to be something that was meant to do what it does.
Gil, is the traditional consortium business still viable in 5 years' time?
One of the challenges is how do you manage 70 groups of people? It's impossible. So I think the new model of having smaller groups makes more sense. You can make rational decisions that make sense for everyone. You have a lot less conflicts with the large consortium groups. Again, being a specialist in what you do and focusing on that allows best of breed.
The consortium have always worked. Nobody can do everything themselves. So working together with others is always a good strategy if those requirements of the parties that are working together and the objectives are aligned.
What does the future submarine cable business model look like?
There are, the myriad of Pacific islands. There are all of the locations in the world that currently don't have 1 or 2 or 3 routes connecting their country to the rest of the world. We have to think a little bit about how those will get access to the internet and to its resources.
What I learned this year is festoon, festoon, festoon. Right? We're going to repurpose cable landing stations. We're going to repurpose certain wet segments. They're going to start connecting areas that were thought about before that make sense. We've got an aging infrastructure, at least in North America, that needs a refresh. A wet cable up along the East Coast, the West Coast, to places not thought before can make a lot more sense.
Can we expect to see investment from data centers in the new cable?
The capital appetite is similar, right? It's infrastructure, it's long-term, single-digit, 20 years type of money. But that somehow doesn't give you the openness that you need from both parties. So I suggest happily coexisting, skipping up the hill together, holding hands.
Gil, do you agree?
We have a prenup. We've agreed.
We have
a prenup. We're not going to step into this business. We are separate. Great relationship because he can do what he does best, and I do what we do best, or we do what we do best. And his friends will come. We want his friends to come. He's got plenty of friends. With those red pants, you have to have good friends.
Go big or go home. Okay, we're going to talk about big things now. What is or will be the next big disruptor, Nigel?
5G.
Outages.
Connectivity player.
Amazon.
Aqua.
And finally, what will be the next big thing?
To be determined.
I actually think, and I'm going to use loads of words, but we have to think about the social responsibility of our industry.
Spot the difference.
It's like you on the right, Gil.
With the hair?
At home.
That would make you Marge, I guess.
Whatever floats your boat, right?
What is the difference between a carrier-neutral and a non-carrier-neutral cable landing station? Nigel.
3 words, life and death.
Cross-connect for $10,000 a month.
Gil, last week you mentioned on LinkedIn that Nigel was your brother from another mother. So I'm giving you the opportunity now.
I'm still in counseling.
For the next minute, you can be Nigel.
Okay.
And Gil, you're lucky enough to be Gil for the next minute.
Okay.
So answer as each other.
Okay.
Okay. If you could change one thing in a subsea cable business, Nigel, what would it be?
Having more younger people come into the industry.
And Gil, what if you would change? You could change one thing in a data center business.
No monthly cross-connect fees.
Okay.
Done.
I'm jealous of Gil because
He plays a lot more golf than I even have time to think about.
yeah. I'm jealous of Nigel because
He's a good-looking man.
oh, that's nice. So remember your Gil. What keeps you awake at night?
People like me, people like him.
The final showdown. The final set of questions. Now you have to really behave. Leader.
Him.
Him.
Oh my God.
No, integrity.
There's some people like vomiting at the back.
Yes, I'm the first. Subsea.
Innovation.
Sexy.
Data centers.
Not sexy.
Oh.
Super sexy.
Oh, we're warming up, guys. Future.
All of us.
Yeah, more of the same.
Hot, obviously.
Hot telecom.